Mother's sacrifice. Once upon a time, there was a woman who lost one of her eyes, and she became frightening to children who intended to run away for fear that she would hurt them. The forsaken woman had one daughter, Vera, and she did her best to take care of her. The daughter loved the mother, and they had a great time together. Unfortunately, when Vera grew up and started attending school, the other children annoyed her with their harsh words about her mother. Every time she came to school, they laughed at her, saying, "Oh, your mother has one eye? Your mother is really scary. How do you live with her?" When she became a high school student, Vera had been constantly defamed by other students because of her mother's distraught face. Vera got angry whenever her mother came to school. One day, the school administration asked the parents to attend the honoring ceremony for the outstanding student in the school by sending the invitation cards. Being upset, Vera told her mother that she didn't really want her to be in this honoring party because if she came, she would have to confront the harsh words of her colleagues. Vera said to her mother, "Please don't come, Mom, and make me look bad in front of my colleagues. I don't want to be with you. And if you insist on coming, I promise not to see me again." The mother was upset by her daughter's words and thought that something had disturbed her and that her words were not true. A week later, the mother attended the celebration. Vera thought that her mother wouldn't attend, but she was shocked to see her mother sitting with the audience. The matter that disturbed her a lot because the students in her class were conversing and laughing at her mother. Vera ran away and no one could find her. It had been years since the accident of losing Vera, and the mother failed to find her daughter. One day, one of her relatives was able to identify her because she had rented a house close to theirs. Vera's mother was about to travel for making eye surgery when she was informed about Vera's place. She took Vera's home address with Agnes to meet her daughter. Impatiently, she knocked at the door, which was opened by two later girls. There were Vera's daughters, who were frightened, shouting, "Mom, Mom!" Vera heard and was shocked to see her mother. "How dare you scare my children? Go and leave us alone," said Vera. All her feelings of hatred were expressed to kick her mother out not only from her house, but from her life as well. With the great sorrow, the mother left. The other day, the mother underwent eye surgery, but unfortunately, her heart had stopped and died due to postoperative complication. A few days later, Vera received a letter written by her mother before her eye surgery. She opened the letter and started reading. "Dear Vera, I am really glad to find you and to know that you got married, having two lovely children. I know that you are angry and upset, but I want to tell you something important. When you were a little girl, you had an accident and you were taken to the hospital, where we are informed that you had lost one of your eyes and you were in a very critical condition. We were asked if we have a donor for you, and I did donate my eyes to you to save your life and your future. I did not want you to be abused by other children at school. Tears came to Vera's eyes, and she regretfully said, "Mom, what did I do?" Feeling of guilt accompanied Vera all her life for being ungrateful to her mother's sacrifice. The moral lesson: never hate anyone for their disabilities or for having distorted faces. Show respect to your parents and be grateful for their sacrifice. They give their time, resources, and even their life for their children. Parents give up their own interest for their children's benefits.